And as Ryan just mentioned, the president's vacation plans could be held up because of the fiscal cliff. Now, President Obama and Congress must reach an agreement on tax hikes.
And this morning, the president is once again stumping for support. And this time, he's working to build approval for his tax plan, although Republicans say the president should focus more on working with lawmakers. KITV4's Hallie Jackson is live in our Washington bureau with more on what's happening this week. Good morning, Hallie.
Good morning, Jill and Mahaya. Yeah, the president today, in just about 90 minutes from now, will meet with middle-class Americans and then later CEOs from big businesses to try to, as you said, build up support for that tax plan. And then Friday, he heads to a plant just outside Philadelphia. All of this, you could call it a public relations push to put pressure on Congress to extend those Bush-era tax cuts for nearly everyone except the wealthy. The White House says this dialogue with Americans is really important for President Obama. Take a listen.
So to suggest that we should, now that the election's over, stop talking to them about these vital issues, I think is bad advice.
Rather than sitting down with lawmakers of both parties and working out an agreement, he's back on the campaign trail.
And as you're hearing Senator Mitch McConnell say, the president's plan really is raising some eyebrows on Capitol Hill. Republicans say they'd rather see the president work on negotiations with lawmakers. You look at the talks between Congress and the White House, they do seem to have stalled since the major players all sat down the week before Thanksgiving at the West Wing. So we'll have to see how that shakes out over the next few weeks. Time's running out.
Sure is. And, Hallie, in the past, the president's vacation plans have been delayed because of controversies on Capitol Hill, and his family actually left for Hawaii without him. Any possibility of that happening again?
Certainly a possibility. I know we just heard Ryan talking a little bit about the president's possibility for vacation plans in your neck of the woods. You remember last year, the same thing happened. He didn't leave to visit Hawaii until the 23rd of December, a little later than he'd expected because of a very similar issue, extending the Bush tax cuts, the tax cuts for the middle class. So it's a little early, I think, to determine what will happen. So we might have to just wait and see.
Well, Hallie, are you going to get the plum assignment of covering the Obamas in Hawaii?
I like to be optimistic, and think that maybe that's an option. I would suggest running that by Chuck Parker, your news director, telling him to bring me in, because I'd love to meet with you guys and cover that.
Cautiously optimistic. We've certainly heard that before.
Well, we'd love to have you out here, Hallie. Thanks a lot.
Aloha, Hallie. Well, in Wahiawa, Honolulu.